Hi everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have an easy peasy congrats card to share with you using a stencil. Now this is concentric circles. It is one of the fabulous stencils at A Colorful Life Designs, and I'm going to combine it with some simple ink blending and a die cut and blammo, easy peasy card. So here I'm just lining it up on the card base, and here is a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're going. It literally came together in probably seriously less than 5 minutes, maybe not even that. So I'm just grabbing a couple colors. This is Hot Tub and Sangria. These are from the Spa collection at Catherine Pooler. Now I didn't put any thought in this. I thought, hey, those two colors are kind of neglected and look pretty together, so we're going to go with it. So I figure with the kind of purpley portion of the sangria and the kind of bluish teal, I figured that they would get along nicely and wouldn't kind of create a muddy color. So I'm just going for it, not really thinking about it, not really planning, but I'm starting pretty heavy-handed in the center of that smallest part of the circle where it's most concentrated. Now my ink pads were kind of recently refilled and a little bit too juicy. I may have overdone it. So that's why it's a little bit kind of messed up on the very inner portion of the circle, but that's okay. We'll figure out how to work with it and kind of cover up the mistake. But here it looks a little bit more red on the screen than it is in person. It's actually a little bit more purpley. And as I suspected, they worked really well together, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So just some very simple ink blending, kind of going heavier handed in spots, lighter handed in others, and now I'm just figuring out how to finish the card. So this is one of my books. I actually have this one with my die cuts. I have one with die cut sentiment strips, and I have one with my critters, so like stamped and colored and fussy cut or die cut out critters. So this is how I'm able to save a ton of time. That Concord and ninth thank you would have worked really well, but as you saw in the photo, I did decide to go a little bit different. I have this Celebrate Catherine Pooler die cut out of pattern paper, which was way too busy, so I quickly abandoned that. But this is the way that I'll often put cards together. So if I have a certain product I want to work with, but I don't want to take the time to stop and do all these little components that will slow me down, this is how I'm able to batch a bunch of cards and save a bunch of time. So these are baseball card pocket protector sheets, and they work really well to store all of these die cuts. Now this Celebrate, I actually ended up switching to Congrats. That's a Pink Fresh Studio set where you get one stamp and then you buy the coordinating die and it cuts them all out at once. Now what you can see I've done here, I use the die to cut out some adhesive backed white foam, and I kind of have that shoved in the book as well and ready to go. So if I want to pop one of these bad boys up, look at this. I can just pop it right out, or I could even do it right within the sheet, put some liquid glue down and attach the color of choice die cut right on top, and then I have built-in dimension, and it's a glorified sticker. So here I'm just going to lay it right on top, and I'll put some weight on it with a little acrylic block, and then that's going to finish this nice dimensional sentiment for the front of my card. So I just give that a minute to kind of cure, and then I'm able to just remove the backer, and then I basically have a glorified sticker. But look at all that beautiful even dimension. You can do this with all sorts of different colored fun foams, just to give it an even more interesting pop of color if you want to. But on this I just have the white, and it's nice and even. It won't get crushed in shipping because it's, you know, the exact same size of the die cut. And with the sticker component on the back, I don't even need to use any more liquid glue, so no more liquid glue oozage for me. Now I decide it needs a little something else, so I get out my corner chomper. Now here, look at this. Don't be like me, folks. Do you see how full that is? I waited way too long to empty that. All you have to do is just shake it out every now and again. But did I do it? No. I let it get so packed in there, I couldn't even use the thing. So I paused it so you didn't have to wait. You're welcome. But I legit spent a good 5 to 10 minutes with my pokey tool, getting all the little corner bits out of that chomper. So don't wait so long. Don't be like me. It's not worth it. It took entirely too long. You can just shake it out every now and again. and it'll work fine. So anyway, got it sorted, and now I have some blingage here. This is like little iridescent white sequins, putting them down in odd numbers. You know how I do. And that's going to finish the card. So nice and flat, other than the dimension from the little congrats die cut, but I'm leaving the inside open so I can kind of customize it as need be, or just leave it open to write to my recipient, and that's it. Easy peasy, right? So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you shop stencils, don't forget my coupon, AmyFan10, and you'll save on your complete order. So thanks for spending time with me today. Bye.